Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In today's class, we'll discuss about beta and gamma functions problems. Let's get started. This is the question. Evaluate definite integral 0 to 1 x to the power of 6 times 1 minus x power 5 dx. This is, we are going to evaluate this definite integral with the help of beta function. Okay, so let's start the solution. The given definite integral is 0 to 1 x to the power of 6 times 1 minus x to the power 5 dx, which means this is equal to integral x equal to 0 to 1 x power, I will be rewriting x power 6 as like 7 minus 1 and 1 minus x power, this we have 5 is there, 6 minus 1 dx, because so I am going to transform this definite integral this format. So we have definition of a beta function. Beta of m comma n equal to integral 0 to 1 x power m minus 1 times 1 minus x power n minus 1 dx. This is called beta function definition. So here exactly this is like, so x power something, some okay integer is there. This could be writing like m minus 1, which means 7 minus 1 is 6. Here we have already 1 minus x. So exactly it fits with the definition. So 1 minus x power, this is only an integer. This could be writing like n minus 1, 6 minus 1. Okay, 6 minus 1 is 5 dx. Now, this is now we need to apply definition. This is equal to, so exactly this is beta of m comma n, which means beta of m means 7, n means 6. Now again, how could you simplify this one? Using beta gamma relation. What is beta gamma relation? Beta of m comma n equal to, since we have a beta gamma relation, beta of m comma n equal to gamma m times gamma n divided by gamma of m plus n. So applying this rule here, gamma 7 multiplied by gamma 6, which is divided by gamma of 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay, again we have a rule of gamma property. Gamma property says gamma n plus 1 is, we have n factorial, provided n should be an integer, n positive integer. So here, so we could write this 7 as, so here I will be writing n is a positive integer. N is a positive integer. This rule we can apply. So this is we discussed in previous classes. So gamma n plus 1 is n factorial, which means gamma 7 is nothing but, so this could be writing inside value 6 plus 1. This could be writing like 5 plus 1. This could be writing like 12 plus 1, which means now it has become like this. The first value gamma 7 will become 6 factorial. Again gamma 6 will become 5 factorial. Gamma 13 will become 12 factorial. Now simplification. The next step, this is equal to gamma, so we have here 6 factorial. 6 factorial I'll keep like this. So again multiplication symbol. Okay, 5 factorial I'll keep like this, divided by denominator 12 factorial. That could be writing like this, 12 times, 11 times, again 10 times, okay, successively 9 times, 8 times, 7, then I'll stop here at 6 factorial, because in numerator we have 6 factorial. Okay, I have extended this 12 factorial up to 6. So 12 times, 11 times, 10 times, 9 times, 8 times, 7 times, 6 factorial, stop over here. Again, so I applied here factorial definition. So as we know, factorial means the product of first n natural numbers. N factorial is nothing but n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times, so on 3 dot 2 dot 1. This is the rule of n factorial, such a way expanded. Now 6 factorial cancel out. We know that 5 factorial value 120. So as we know, 5 factorial means, so this is factorial notation, 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1. So 5 times 4 is 20, 23 is a 60, 62 is a 120. So divided by denominator we have, okay, this is I'm writing same as of now, 12 times, 11 times, 10 times, 9 times, 8 times, again 7. If you look here in numerator 120 is there, here 12 is there, 10 is there, 12 times, okay, 10 is 120, this 120, 120 cancel out. The leftover part is 1 divided by denominator 11 times 9 times 8 times again 7. This is the leftover part. We need to multiply. So I'll use here the virtual calculator. So here to make it quick multiplication, I'm using here virtual calculator. This 11, which is multiplied by 9, and you have 99 multiplied by again 8 6 8 7 are 56. Otherwise 8 times I'll multiply by 7. So 11 times 9 times 8 times 7, which is the result is 5000. Okay, the result is 5544, which means double 544, which means the given integral is we have 0 to 1. Okay, x power 6 times 1 minus x power 5 dx. This definite integral value is 1 divided by 5544. That's your answer. Okay, now similarly we'll go for another question. I'll take new page, new question. Okay, let us answer this question. Integral 0 to 1 x to the power of 4 times 1 minus x whole square dx. This integral we need to evaluate. Similar pattern here. So this could be writing our given definite integral is 0 to 1 x to the power of 4 times 1 minus x power 2 dx. This could be writing now here x from 0 to 1 x to the power of 4, which means this could be writing 5 minus 1 times 1 minus x power, we have 2 means 3 minus 1 dx. Now it is exactly like beta function definition, beta function definition format definition. This could be writing like beta of m comma n. M comma n means 5 comma 3. So we have 5 comma 3. Now like previous problem we have to be use beta gamma relation, which means gamma 5 times gamma 3 divided by gamma 5 plus 3. So gamma 5 plus 3 means gamma 8. Again use gamma property, since gamma n plus 1 is nothing but n factorial. N factorial. Now applying this rule here, 4 factorial. Gamma 5 means 4 factorial. Gamma 3 means 2 factorial. Gamma 8 means 7 factorial. This is 7 factorial. Now simplification. 4 factorial means 24. So otherwise we have in denominator 7 factorial. That could be writing like this. I'll keep 4 factorial same, but 2 factorial value is 2 divided by the 7 factorial is 7 times 6 times 5 times. I'll stop at 4 factorial because we have in numerator 4 factorial. 4 factorial cancel out. So since we know that 2 factorial means 2 times 1, which is equal to 2 only. Now after that simplification, it is you can cancel out here 2 ones, 2 3's also cancel out. So 1 divided by the leftover answer 7 3's 21. 21 times 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 105. So total answer is 105. So that's your answer. Thank you students. Thank you for watching.